Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Eintracht Frankfurt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Valverde calmly anticipates. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Son Heung-min. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has not gone well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And here's Fascioli. And here's Valverde. Oyarzabal. Good read, needed to be. Played out towards the right wing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Driving forward, spread it left.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had it nicked away. In with the challenge. He's picked his way through. Valverde! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Eintracht Frankfurt find a position of real strength now.
Substitutions taking place.
Nice bit of skill and he's away. Fascioli. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde. Here's Oyarzabal. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fascioli. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's that, the end. Eintracht Frankfurt looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
He is through here. Son Heung-min. And this is Messi. Real chance! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Eintracht Frankfurt are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Big chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Eintracht Frankfurt are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? That's good running with the ball. And he's away. Driving through the middle. And the shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's picked his way through. No, that was never going to make it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's made its way to him. Akanji cuts it out. Mikel Oyarzabal.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Messi. And now the breakaway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Eintracht Frankfurt are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. Caicedo does well to get it back. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. That is lovely. He might be in here. Steaming on goalwards. Chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Eintracht Frankfurt are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Donnarumma. Jimenez. Messi under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And it's Valverde. Son Heung-min.
The attendance for this match was
That's been intercepted.
599.
And he's got the beating of his man. Foot in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That has been knocked clear. A real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Fagioli. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mikel Oyarzabal. And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's off and running. Showing great feet there. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Spread it left. Gets a good foot in there. Son Heung-min. For Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. Taken back almost at once. Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Messi. Stood up well to him there. It's a really well-measured ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 27. Coming on the field, number 18, number 12.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Akanji, good driving run. Now it's Messi. Messi.
2 added minutes has
Oh,
been
look at the
indicated.
space here. Shoots! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Lionel Messi!
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. Shapes to shoot! And that is the last effort of the game. Eintracht Frankfurt really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Shifted it to the flank. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he's cut it out. Messi, good driving run. Driving through the middle. Oh, look at the space here. Messi! And he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Eintracht Frankfurt, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's Fascioli. Now it's Messi. So much time and space here. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Messi. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now, can he find a finish? Real chance! Yes! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's with the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played in. Cleared without hesitation. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Fagioli. Not the most accurate pass. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Eintracht Frankfurt 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the shot! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
As if 3 weren't enough, This is nigh on utopian. Eintracht Frankfurt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Fagioli does really well to win the ball there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's forced to go back.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Almost an hour gone. Nice bit of trickery. Valverde. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Akanji. And it's Valverde. For Messi. He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fagioli. And it's Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out to the right. Jimenez. Messi. Valverde hurtling down that right flank. Fagioli. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. That's tidy. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Fagioli.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out to the right. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. And it's Fascioli, played out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, sweet feet. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Eintracht Frankfurt have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So the most significant moment of the game. Doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scorer for Frankfurt after 10 minutes is number 13, Lionel Messi.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Eintracht Frankfurt leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Mikel Oyarzabal. Distributed tidily. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Delivered in. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Donnarumma. And it's Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Over to the left. Son Heung-min. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Eintracht Frankfurt are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min. Robertson wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And this is Messi. Oh, that's neat. So much time and space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Fascioli. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Knocks it out wide. Valverde. Now it's eFootball. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nice bit of trickery. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 39.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
For there's no way. It's the first time I've been scored on that game. Plus, that was insane. Why don't we have like a million replays, dude?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Eintracht Frankfurt are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Messi. Messi. He's Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Out to the right, and it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, well played. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Messi. That is great defending, so alert. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Valverde. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Fascioli. Nicely spread. He's in space and looking for options.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Number 17, number 18, number 25. Coming on the field, number 22, number 9.
Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. Cleared away. Fascioli. Now he's off and running. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Their quarterback is 81.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Played over towards the opposite flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Son Heung-min. He's in a great position here. Here comes another cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's made its way to him. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now, he's got space here. Stood up well to him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Fascioli. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That will be a wrap up for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out.